Fellas, we're reviewing Cerberus. This is an exotic auto rifle brought to us in Forsaken, and it actually packs a pretty mean punch. We're going to go over the exotic perks, the traits, and how the gun did in both PvP and in PvE. First up, guys, the exotic perk, Four-Headed Dog. It shoots erratic bullets from all barrels at the same time. Now, the trait on it is Spread Shot Package. Aiming this weapon reduces the spread of its projectile. Now, in terms of damage, this thing ranges from it can hit 27 per crit to 29 per crit, and then body shot wise, it can go from 16 to 18. So with those damage numbers kind of jumping all over the place, and with the weapon being kind of spastic to begin with, it's kind of hard for us to arrive at an actual time to kill. Now, when we compare it to other 360 round per minute auto rifles, we definitely look at Cerberus Regime in its focus fire form or its dual speed receiver form, which is absolutely deadly, by the way, guys. So right off the bat, exotic to exotic, Cerberus has got some competition. Now, the stats on this gun is not necessarily wonderful. Where it makes up for it, its ability to just melt shotgun rushers. If I could say anything about this gun, I felt like its creation was just to melt shotgun rushers. There's so many people in Rumble that don't know that there's weapons that exist outside of shotguns now, and they will rush you one after another, which takes me to my second point. There's a lot of hip firing that you see right here. I actually found that the hip firing, despite there being spread in those bullets, registered pretty well. Matter of fact, I even throwed on line rampants for a second just to see how it would pair. It wasn't terrible. Definitely aiming down sights is where you want to be when using this auto rifle. But in things like Gambits, Actium War Rig was so nasty to pair with it, both in single target DPS and in killing ats. So is this exotic worth going after? I think it is, guys. I like it. Maybe it's because I got a sweet spot for these exotic auto rifles, or the fact that it's really technically our first 360 round per minute auto that's an exotic. I personally liked it for Rumble, just because there's so many people that rock shotguns constantly. I was impressed with how well the gun handles shotgun rushers. And throughout all the gunfights that I got in today, if I was just barely enough in range, this auto won every 1v1 for me. I was really impressed, fellas. Like, there's not many weapons that can compete against it within its range, except for other special weapons. And that's the only downside, is that its optimal range is right there in shotgun territory, and also in sidearm territory, which are really deadly. So when you got things like sidearms and shotguns to deal with, you gotta be on point with your shots. So guys, that is Cerberus+1. I know somebody's gonna say that I said this gun wrong, like this entire video. Sorry. Pronunciation, man. It's hard. I've never seen words this big my whole life. So guys, thank you so much for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.